I'm an artist from Eindhoven, and I've been working with.
I'm Jose Monteleire. I'm an artist from Honduras. I was brought over here by EVOS, an organization, and Baltan Laboratories, and 6 artists were part of a residency here, and yeah, so we decided to collaborate, me and Griet, and create the prison Triptych #1. So this is the first part, and right now we're inside the caravan that's been traveling around the Dutch Design Week, hosting spontaneous events. Tonight we have a jam session. Yesterday, or 2 days ago, we had a public talk at the Nat Lab with 2 ex-prisoners, and yeah, it's been organically growing on us.
Yeah, I think why we work on prisons and criminality is because in Honduras, when we started, we just found that there's a big difference in our countries in the system of prisons, and Honduras is a very criminal country, one of the most criminal in the world, and the way prisons are organized there is totally different from here. So we dived into everything around prisons and prison systems and after prison life in the Netherlands. It's very important to according to the law, it says prisoners are going to be re-socialized after prison, but in practice it's not always working so well. So we have talked a lot about these things and gathered a lot of information, and now we also kept creating things along the way.
So what is actually the goal of being here on the Dutch Design Week? What do you want to achieve?
Well, we're carrying out an ongoing investigation. It was never about the Dutch Design Week at all. Like, we're actually kind of misplaced in the Dutch Design Week. We're not selling anything, or we're not... we're kind of a food truck, a caravan. In the Ketelhouse plan, we're exactly right by the food trucks. So we're not actually... It's not about the Dutch Design Week. It's about giving a place where people can actually start thinking about prison systems and questioning normality and questioning how normal or how abnormal it is to have prison systems everywhere in the world. So, yeah.
Yeah, because what Jose says, we are going from place to place during Dutch Design Week. So we stay 2 days at each place. And yesterday I actually realized we started in the more commercial area where the Ketelhuis plan, where there's indeed they are selling bikes and stuff, and we were just there with our caravan having the topic of prisons inside. And then we went to Natlab, where the overall project of what we are part of, Age of Wonderland, is presented. So there inside there's also some videos that we made. You can see them in that exhibition. And then now we are at TAC. And after this we go to the Van Abbe Museum, where we want to make everything we do actually into art. So that will be the end place for our project. When Dutch Design Week is over, actually we're using Dutch Design Week, I think, to reach people and to have a platform. After Dutch Design Week, we will gather all the things we did and situation photographs and registrations and things we created on a digital platform on the website. So Jose is gonna go to Honduras and
Yes, precisely. This is the first part of the prison triptych, and so we carried out the investigation here. It was more about the shocking fact that when I arrived here, coming from one of the countries with the highest homicide rates in the world, and reading that the Netherlands was so safe that it was occupying 8 prisons, we just decided to investigate that. How deep does that go? How safe or unsafe it is here? And so now the second part of the prison triptych is going to start proposing factors for change. both in the Netherlands and in Honduras and Nicaragua. And it's going to be carried out by the people that have been involved in this project since its start. It's a collective called 23 in Nicaragua and a school for experimental art in Honduras called EAT. And they'll both be carrying out factions of this project, both in their respective countries, and hopefully it's going to continue here in the Netherlands too.
What's more your opinion about prisons in general? Because, I think personally also it's a pretty strange concept, but it's also a way of society to protect itself.
Well, this was precisely what we were trying to question. We're trying to see why are the reasons why we decide that isolating groups of people is the best way to handle criminality. And some interesting quote that I remember from the public talk that we had was said by Ren Gerritsen. He's a philosopher now, and 27 years ago he robbed a bank, so he was in the prison system, and he said that prisons are not the way to handle criminality. And a reason that he says that is because what people call the Lucifer effect, which is basically everybody that works in the prison system, prisoners and guards alike, they all suffer from the same kind of repressive systematization. So we were trying to see if really a prison is the best place to keep criminals.